Words! And more words.
And yeah, all the more words.
We should... You want to do the whole thing? Think we can remember
Yes,
it?
yes.
Oh, okay. This
okay.
is going to be special.
Yes.
Alright.
Words!
And more words.
And then at the beginning, I already fucked up.
Words and more words.
And then sentences. And then at the beginning,
letters. And then all the way at the end, period.
No, I think we did vowels and consonants.
Oh,
and then vowels.
Consonants.
Consonants.
Continents
Continents are land masses.
Okay.
Vowels and land masses.
Vowels and land masses.
And then at the end,
period.
And if you're really excited, like I am, exclamation mark. But if anything that we have just said confuses you, question mark?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is how we came. Well, that was like.
That's how we came up with. We came up with that. Actually, I'm pretty sure it was actually
on
at the Mumford bus terminal.
No, we were on a bus.
Yeah, but we were on a bus. But it was at the Mumford bus terminal.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And we were just.
We were just fucking around.
Talking.
Nonsense.
Yeah.
High school, I think it was, or shortly after high school.
After high school, that's when we started really hanging out.
Yeah,
was
you're
after
right.
high school.
You're right.
Yeah. So yeah, you got to experience that.
My beard actually looks pretty decent like this. I might wear it like this more. Oh, you know what this beard reminds me of?
What?
Friggin' Skyrim characters.
Skyrim
like
characters?
You know how that beard style where you can have the knot in the
forehead? Yeah.
Kind of looks like that a bit.
There, just so I have the chat. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I agree with that. I was thinking Viking. So Nord.
Yeah. It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
I've been there's a friend of mine that I have on Facebook who I've conversed with often. Her Facebook name is Ann Metal, but she's actually from Egypt.
Oh.
Yeah, she actually lives in Egypt, and she compared me to. God damn, I'm really tired, guys. So forgive me. I'm going to remember his name without looking it up. I will. Just not right now.
Okay. It'll happen like midway through.
Yeah, and I'll just be like, that guy!
Yeah.
It's gonna bug me though.
They should have group meetings for this.
Right, and my phone's out in the living room charging, so I can't even look it up.
No.
Okay, well, anyways, new.
New
Yeah.
New Pokemon?
Yeah.
New Pokemon game will take place in the real world, apparently. Zach sent me this link moments before we started.
Literally,
this.
I'm in the middle of making a peanut butter and jam sandwich to eat before I didn't end up eating it before I came here, but I was making it before I came here, and I'm like, what? And then, yeah.
And then bam.
So new Pokemon game, Pokemon Go, takes place in the real world. Today, the Pokemon Company unveiled its latest Pocket Monster experience. It's called Pokemon Go. The day has finally come when Pokemon appear in the real world, Pokemon designer Junichi Masuda said of the ambitious project. And then it gives a link to the debut trailer, which we will include in the description.
Yep.
The game is being developed by Niantic, a former Google startup known for its augmented reality smartphone game, Ingress. Niantic says it is working closely... You've heard of it?
Yeah, I messed with it a little bit.
I hadn't heard of it.
That's cool.
I feel like I should look it up. Niantic says it is working closely with the Pokemon Company and Nintendo to make a brand new style of Pokemon game. The idea is that players go outside, get some fresh air, and capture Pokemon at the same time. Yep. I saw a little tiny tidbit of what this is.
Yeah.
Tiny tidbit.
I was expecting that would be this another thing of it with like the Game Boy. The walk catcher.
No.
That's what I was thinking it would be, but this is actually like...
Yeah,
that's
like
crazy.
You are outside. You are physically outside of the real world.
It's gonna use a lot of data, though.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So
the Pokemon Company has been working on the game for the past few years alongside Nintendo. At today's press conference, Pokemon Go's debut trailer was dedicated to Satoru Iwata.
Mm-hmm.
There is also a watch-like peripheral, mostly worked on by Nintendo, for the game called Pokemon Go Plus that allows you to to do basic things like throw a Pokeball. It pairs with your phone and has a rumble and flash feature when you come across or interact with a Pokemon in the real world. The idea is that you can enjoy the world around you instead of focusing only on your phone. According to Shigeru Miyamoto, Pokemon Go Plus reminds him of Pokemon Snap. Miyamoto...
Oh, God.
Right? Right? Miyamoto added that he likes the idea of kids wearing the Pokemon Go Plus that is paired with a parent's phone. That way kids and parents can play Pokemon Go together.
Okay, interesting.
In the past, Pokemon games have been based loosely on real-world maps. So as Pokemon Company boss Tsunekazu Ishihara pointed out in an announcement conference, say that 8 times fast, it makes sense to bring Pokemon to the real world with
AR.
Artificial reality. There you go.
Ooh.
This won't necessarily be a standalone title. I'm thinking about how this game will connect with titles in the main series of Pokemon games, Masuda told the audience. Pokemon Go is for both Android and iOS and is slated for release in 2016. I heard that it was 2016 at the earliest. Kotaku East. Oh, okay, that's the end of the article. But yeah. Oh, to contact the author of this post. Oh, that's the end of the article. But right, okay, so I originally heard of this from Philly D on who you still need to friggin' look up. Philly D on YouTube. But I heard of it from a Facebook video clip. And he was saying that he was super excited. And what he was going to be doing is nope, that's not what I meant to say. What he said. God damn, I get distracted easily.
Yeah, that's you. That's okay. That's how.
I see we just. We're frozen right now online. I don't know if you can hear us.
They probably. They can still hear us.
I look odd. Anyways, what he was saying was that so you're walking around in the real world.
Why are you? Okay, I wonder if that's messing with. Oh, why are you doing that, Steam?
Friggin' Steam.
Steam's being evil. Stop that, Steam. Steam's trying to download stuff.
We need to start over.
No. It's still going. It's just
being stupid. See?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, yeah.
That makes
sense. What Philly D was saying is that you walk around in the real world and you're walking the sidewalk and you're watching. So you load up the app in your phone and there's a Pokemon in front of you. So you.
Oh shit!
Throw your phone.
As it was a Pokeball.
That's actually probably gonna happen too, though. In all honesty.
Yeah, actually, I was very surprised today. I was for a long time. I was thinking like I don't normally drop my phone, right? I don't normally drop it, and I have a case on it. And I was thinking like I've been looking at this case. I'm like, no way this would protect it from falling, and it would just shatter anyway. It's a case, but I was thinking that it would wouldn't be that much protection. Today, I didn't just drop it. I was went to put it in my pocket and held it on the very corner of it and and I was just put it in my pocket and instead I went boom and I was oh no! I was picked it up. I was no way you're safe. No way you're fine. Pick it up. What?
Wait, how's that song go?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
There you go.
Yeah.
I was trying to say closest, but that didn't fit the syllables.
No. But no, I picked it up, and I was like, no, what? That's protected. Okay, then I take off the case just to make sure. I'm this is fine. There's not a mark on it. I look at the case itself, there's not even a scratch on the case. What is this magic?
My very, very first time ever dropping a phone was about 90 seconds after buying and putting on my first case. Literally. like I buy the case, I put it on, I walk, like, you remember that booth in the Halifax Shopping Center, by the hat store lids?
Yeah.
So I actually, it was less than it was more than 90 seconds, but I got to the intersection by McDonald's, and that's where I dropped it. Like, I dropped it like on the sidewalk there.
That's painful.
Like, and that was the very first time I had ever dropped a phone.
That's painful.
No, it's good.
Oh, you mean you bought it and dropped it? Like, you bought the case before you dropped it? I thought you said you dropped it for the first time.
I dropped it for the first time after I bought the case and put it on.
Okay, I thought you were saying
God
that.
damn it, Tyler, listen. I'm the last person that should be saying that, though.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what happened.
But that is lucky. The first time I dropped, I had one of those like old school like flip phones.
Okay, yeah.
And
man, I had a two-tone. I'm sorry, I'm out of the screen right now. I'm getting a cucumber.
All right. I what's the word I'm looking for? I agree. I agree. This is perfect. This is the greatest thing of having the video things on.
I'm sorry I'm out of the screen. I'm getting a cucumber.
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh shit. Oh my. But I wonder if they're gonna, in the Pokemon game, back to that, I'm wondering if they're actually going to have like all the Pokemon in it. Kind of like all the games, or is this just gonna be like, you know, the first generation, or they're gonna like slowly wean in all the generation?
That'd be cool.
Like that'd be
if when you first start. You know, be cool. Is if when you first start.
Like level caps.
What I was gonna say, like you can only when you start, you can only catch
the first generation,
the starters from every generation.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And
yeah.
then it progresses like that.
Yeah, that would be good. That'd be really good too, because then there'd be like the people that have only started playing Pokemon recently would still get to know the Pokemon they know of, instead of it being like what I was thinking would be the first generation only at the start, which then those new people that played it only like the last few years or whatever would be like, what the hell is a Squirtle? Oh, I don't want this, or like, oh, Bulbasaur.
You sound like
who?
Friggin'
Can't
think of character names.
Bad day.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so muggy
you know
here.
What? I'm still.
No. What? What's happening? No. Typing stuff. Yeah,
what?
go for it. Oh no, my.
Amon. Okay. I'm trying. The name of the band I'm trying to think of. Johan Hegg is the name of the guy I was trying to think of. For any metalheads listening, I am very short on sleep. So, that's my excuse.
So who do I sound like?
Look like.
I look
like.
I look like?
I look like.
Oh, I thought you were saying my like the voice I was doing sounded like someone else.
No, Hubert is who I was thinking for you. Hubert?
Hubert?
From
sounds so
Family Guy.
Oh, yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I can hear that.
This is a good cucumber.
Cucumbers are delicious snacks. The
Right?
best. Yeah, I love them. But, yeah.
Apart from my parents' home garden.
Oh, really?
Freshly harvested today, like less than an hour ago.
You just grabbed it, removed it from its family, ate it.
And I'm eating it alive.
I'm a Titan. I'm a Titan. Oh, did you see the thing that I posted on Facebook?
I saw that you posted it.
Okay. it's pretty funny. I like it. You'll check it out later. But I definitely would get that Pokemon Go thing. That'd be really interesting.
I'd do that. I'd do that.
Oh,
Speaking of which, I need to get the emulator back on my phone and start playing. I started Pokemon Red is what I did.
Okay.
But I got stuck in the Safari Zone.
Oh, my whole thing of doing that was trying to get Scissor.
Scissor?
The green guy.
Scyther?
Scyther.
Scissor.
Scyther. What?
You said Scissor.
I know, I thought the red thing first. The thing that he transforms into, he evolves. Which is Scissors or Sawzors or something. But, yeah.
My excuse for not knowing that is that I've only recently started having the opportunity to get into Pokemon.
Good point. Yeah, good point. Jesus, yep.
Right?
Yep. Oh, God. Oh.
I'll tell you in the comments if you really want to know, but I'm not going to say it in the video.
No. But we're gonna go on to our next article, which is one that should be pretty interesting to see if I can get completely right, or if I predicted
that I would get about 6 or 7 right, and that Tyler would get 9.
We'll see. So the thing is, guess the anime based on these bad descriptions. It says hashtag explain an anime plot badly has been trending on Twitter, so we thought we'd get in on the fun. Anime has some crazy storylines, and when you focus on the bizarre elements, it makes the plot sound insane. How many anime can you guess based on their awful plot summary?
So the first one is, you know what, actually, since you're the anime expert.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Fuck that. It was a stupid idea. But my new idea is let's stick to reading the comics. So, main character seduces a girl by curing her crabs.
So that was what the awful description of the anime was, and our options are
Ishukan Friends,
Bakemonogatari, Kankoli, and Genesis.
Kankoli.
Kankoli.
Yeah.
And Genesis of Aquarion. Well, Genesis of Aquarion is about flying robot things, basically. Jets that turn into robots. Basically, that's what
my first guess was.
Genesis of Aquarion was.
Wow.
2 others, I don't know what they are. I honestly don't. But Bakemonogatari, it's that shit. That is the anime. I'm clicking a mark on that. And it's what's nice is it's a multiple choice. So we're going to see at the end just how many we know. So let's see the next one. Next one is teenage boys make YouTube videos. This one's for
Jesus Christ.
Oh! Fuck!
Okay. Sorry for headphone users. Is it? Okay. I'm gonna guess the irregular at Magic High School.
No. First of all, let's start with that. So the options are Charlotte, which is a really great anime, but not about that. Does involve a camera though. Eden of the East does not involve YouTube whatsoever. Also really good. The regular at Magic High School, which I think I know what that is, but I don't believe what it is. But Zankyu no Terror.
Zankyu no Terror
is definitely it. Do you remember that anime which had the really smiley guy and a guy with glasses, and the smiley guy was basically evil me?
Yes.
That one.
I understand the outburst.
Yeah, when I seen it, was like, whoa! I love my anime.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we've only met one person who can rival you.
I've met someone else recently. Which was
No. This can wait.
Yes, exactly. There's a friend that I have, Holly, which is the girlfriend of one of my best friends, Savon, and Savon doesn't like horror movies, and my girlfriend doesn't like horror movies, so me and Holly, we go to horror movies together out in theaters whenever they come out or whatever. This time I think it was yesterday actually, or Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday because it was cheap night. We went out to see Sinister 2, which was really good. It was a really good movie. I was very impressed. I was expecting shit. From when I read up reviews, I was like, okay, this sounds like it's just going to be...
I've heard good things about it.
Like, yeah, fair enough. But from what I've read about it, I was like, it looks like it's gonna be some gory movie instead of like this. But I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch it because I want to see if it's gonna actually be good. And it was like nothing like what any of the reviews I have touched. When I've read about it, and I was like, this is awesome. It was really good. It had funniness in it. Like it was. I would go watch it if you like horror movies.
Funniness?
Go watch it. It had like some. It was a perfect.
It was a
horror
comedy.
movie. No, it had like all the aspects of it was scary, had jump scares, had other kinds of scares, had suspense, had some gore going on it, had more of those videos of like the things, and then also the main guy just like he had like funny moments that like this is like reaction to things were just his what was it? It was like he was acting like how people like we would act.
Wait, who was? Like
he was like at one point it's like, oh, you don't want to stay the night because of the church and stuff like that, and he's like, yeah, I don't want to stay the night because of the creepy church. I'm gonna go home and come back when it's day. And I was like, yes.
Yeah.
And like there's another point where like they find someone shows him this really creepy thing, this like object, and he's like, after they deal with it and stuff, creepy stuff happens, he's like, you should destroy that. Like immediately destroy it. And I was like, this guy is awesome.
That you don't see that very often.
No,
I haven't seen many horror movies, but the few I have seen don't have anyone like that.
No, mostly they're really dumb. But the friend that came along with us, Rebecca was her name, I believe. Yes, Becca.
Do I know her?
No, because she is not from here.
Oh, okay.
But we watched the horror movie, and like I thought she was a cool person. She's Holly's friend, and I was like, all right, cool. This person's good for watching horror movies with. And then after we see the movie, we enjoy it. We're go to get Dairy Queen. And we start talking about like how movies that me and Holly have seen together, and like with groups and without groups. And there was one movie that I seen called Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close. And
I remember you saying.
And I bawled, like ugly cry, and I was happy about this cry. I enjoyed it thoroughly, but it was really loud. Everybody heard it in the theater, and I was like, yeah, like I don't mind crying to movies or TV shows. And I was like, and we're talking about those type of things, and I was like, yeah, cartoons and anime. She's like, yeah, and I was like, I'm thinking like, okay, she just said yeah, just for the sake of saying, just for hearing cartoons. She's like, yeah, people cry at things, and then somehow I can't remember how I got into the topic of anime, but something popped up.
It's you. It's like me talking about metal.
Yeah, it's bound to happen. Exactly. But like I was like pretty sure this person wasn't into anime. Like I wrote them off instantly. Like, okay, this person doesn't like anime. Like instant of meeting them, and then we start listing off animes, like just like how when you're like, oh, that character who does that thing, and I'm like, boom, it's this. She started doing that like to me because we were talking about anime. She couldn't remember things, and I was like, I was like, holy shit, this person watches anime like as much as me.
I've encountered that a few times unexpectedly with metal.
I was like,
and they don't look like they're into metal.
Yeah,
actually. Sorry, Arnie, again for this.
Oh, yeah.
But first day of work at a new job, I meet my buddy Arnie. And I show up wearing my Demon Hunter hoodie. My beard was much short. My beard was actually about as long as my cheeks at the time. So it was ages ago now. But yeah, so I show up like beard, black jeans, black hoodie, black Demon Hunter hoodie, leather jacket. And so he comes up to me during break and he's like, "Hey man, I'm like, hey, what's up?" He's like, "You listen to metal?" I'm like, "Yeah, I fucking love metal." Actually, I'd already mentioned that in the like, it was like it was a training class is what it was. And I like first day, tell something about yourself. I'm like a huge metalhead.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a story associated with this that I'm gonna do a little bit of a bunny trail.
Let's do it.
So we're introducing ourselves, and I it gets to me. I'm like, my name is Zach. I'm a big metalhead. I'm a huge metalhead. And last night I helped give birth to 4 kittens. Because the night before, I'm staying at the chick who was at that time my girlfriend.
Yeah.
I went in to have a shower before because I had to get up early the next day for work, so I had a shower the night before.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in the shower and I turn the tap on and I hear on the door. I'm like, to open the door, and my girlfriend's there. She's like, "There's a kitten on my bed." I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Kitty." That was the name of the cat that she had found and was being housed at Amanda's place.
Yeah.
She's like, "Kitty just gave birth." I'm like, "What?" So I walk out and lo and behold, there's a friggin' kitten by Kitty on the bed. I'm like, "Whoa." Okay, so I come out of the shower and there's 4 of them. I'm like, "What?" So yeah.
I remember talking about that. Actually.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right?
I remember that.
So yeah, so I had mentioned in the introduction on the first day of training that the next morning that I was a metalhead. So Arnie, my buddy Arnie, comes up to me and he's like, "So you're a metalhead, eh?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Same here." I'm like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "You don't look metal." and apparently it like he didn't show it, but apparently it like crushed him or something. like yeah. I mean, since then, like the next day he showed up wearing a friggin' Suicide Silence like, Whitechapel bracelet, and like yeah. So
you're like, there you go.
Yeah, I'm like yeah. Okay, I believe you now.
Yeah. But no, it's that happens a lot. But I was very impressed. There was like, I'm pretty sure she's seen stuff I haven't seen, and of course I've seen stuff she hasn't seen. So we're like, watch this stuff. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yep.
Okay, so
the next one, which I'll read off, because I think
I read the last.
Did you read?
Okay.
You
read the last one. You read the last one.
Yeah. Okay. So go forward.
The main character is forced at gunpoint into slavery. He has to meet a quota, or someone will die. It's not
okay.
Bleach.
So the options are Code Geass. Yeah, I don't think it's that one. Amagi Brilliant Park, I don't believe it's that one. It could. I'm thinking Psycho Pass.
It's definitely not Bleach.
And it's not Bleach because there's no guns and he was not held at gunpoint.
Yeah.
I'm saying Psycho Pass.
Is there a gun? No, there's no gun, but there's projectiles.
Yes, there
is. Well, friggin' the main character Ichigo, his special move is a friggin' projectile.
Yes, it is.
But there's also.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
with a really good cucumber.
Nice. I love cucumber. It's my favorite snack, other than cookies. When I can't have cookies, I have cucumbers.
What about ice cream?
I would
cookies, ice cream, cucumber.
No.
Cookies, cucumber, ice cream.
I would say.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, because I can just chop up a whole cucumber and just have that. I'll be like, yes.
So you can buy a ton of ice cream and just have that.
Yeah, that's. No.
Okay.
No.
Right.
I'm gonna go Psycho Pass. I might be wrong. It could be Code Geass. I haven't fully really watched Code Geass.
Have you seen Amagi?
I don't think so.
Okay, because that
it has a.
I'll be not at all surprised if you're right, but I'm gonna say Amagi.
Okay. I could see it being something like that because the name is like wacky enough that if it was that, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, it's that. So the next one is young boy finds out about a new way to dye your hair from black to white. Oh God. List them off.
Tokyo Ghoul, Nintama Rentaro, The Irregular at Magic High School, and Fruits Basket. I just inhaled a seed.
Sorry, people.
Don't eat an anime.
Don't eat an anime. Oh God. So this.
I'm okay.
You're alive.
I'm.
They can see you now.
Yeah.
They can see that you're alive now, and so yeah, it's nice. The well-being of Zach.
Yep.
Um,
So I'm gonna say Tokyo Ghoul.
It's Tokyo Ghoul.
It's
hardcore.
Tokyo Ghoul. Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it.
All right. I got this one already.
Girl goes into feudal era and falls in love with half dog man.
So I'm not even. Before even looking at the 4 options, it's gonna be Inuyasha, but let's see if I'm right or wrong.
Fair enough.
Boom. Yeah.
Deno, Coil, Inuyasha, Dog Days, Symphogear, and also I based on what I know of Inuyasha, yeah.
Yeah. Next one is a trip to see mom caused an arm.
Oh my god!
Yep, we know this one.
It's Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
The options are Hellgirl, Catch-em-on Crowds, Full Metal Alchemist, and Boogie Pop Phantom.
Full Metal
Alchemist.
You were watching Hellgirl, right?
Yes, I watched a little bit. I watched the first 2 episodes. And then I added too much to my Crunchyroll.
Yeah. Gotchman Crowds. I started watching. I really liked the actual anime style of it, like the 2D style. But then they do some Power Ranger shit, and then everything goes CGI. And I hate CGI when it's mixed with 2D. Anything, just have one or the other, and I would be happy if I had. It was all CGI. I'd love it. I'd be like, I can deal with this. It was one or the other.
That's too bad.
Because it all right. You got this.
An army of Renaissance era Spider-Man fights some really tall dudes.
Oh, after I think about it, we got Berserk, Elfen Lied,
Attack on Titan, and Fighting Spirit.
It's Attack on Titan for sure. The next one is the series revolves around a homicidal maniac with a
composition notebook. It's Death Note.
It's Death Note.
It's Spirited Away, Uran High School Host Club, Ultramaniac, and Death Note. It's Death Note, which is the only anime that I prefer the English voices over the Japanese voices. I will repeat that over and over and over because. Well, you know how hardcore about the Japanese voices I am.
Yeah, you do enjoy the subs over the dubs.
I prefer the English in this one.
That's awesome. Also, Oron High School Host Club is really funny. I like that one.
Who was that?
I don't know. That was weird. Oh, Erica's Mac is finally working. You got this one?
A guy picks up a naked girl while on a business trip. Gantz, Black Lagoon, or Trigun.
It's Spice and Wolf.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've seen a little bit of the other ones.
Yeah.
Enough to know that it's
definitely
a process of elimination.
Yeah, Spice and Wolf. Yeah, that's a really weird way of describing that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The most fabulous rebellion of all time, sponsored by Pizza Hut.
Gintama, Angel Beats, Code Geass, Neon Genesis Evangelion. Scroll up to the description. Rebellion. I'm gonna say Angel Beats based on that.
Yeah, they have the picture in there. That's not even.
Oh, is that from?
That's Angel Beats.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's Angel Beats. If that picture wasn't there, I wouldn't have got that. Actually, I would have been like, I have no clue what it is, and I probably would have. Process of elimination. I probably would have still picked it, but I wouldn't have been certain.
And now it's results time.
It's results time. Let's see how good I did. 8 out of 10. What did I get wrong? Oh, Grandma's Cone Geese. What? The most. All right, we're gonna go through. I'm gonna scroll all the way to the top, and we're gonna go down to see which ones we were right. All right. So the first one, the main character seduces a girl by curing her crabs, which was Bakemonogatari. Teenage boys make YouTube videos, which was
Dankyo no Terror. Main character is forced at gunpoint into slavery. He has to meet a quota or someone will die. It
was the park one. There we go.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Neat.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Yep.
Young buff finds a new way to dye your hair from black to white. Tokyo Ghoul.
Cool. Yeah. Girl goes into feudal era and falls in love with a half dog man. Inuyasha. Yeah. Trip to see mom cost an arm and a leg. Full Metal Alchemist.
An army of Renaissance era Spider-Man fights some really tall dudes. Attack on Titan. Series revolves around a homicidal maniac with a composition notebook. Death Note. Guy picks up a naked girl while on a business trip. Spice and Wolf. Most fabulous villain of all time, sponsored by Pizza Hut, is Code Geass.
Wow.
So, I win. Well, yeah. Because I got one more wrong than you. I mean, right.
This is true.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. But no, that's wow. Though to be fair,
I got your score. I got what I predicted your score to be.
Yeah, basically that's true. So because I was, that Amagi Brilliant Park, which I didn't see it. So I imagine if I would have seen it, I probably knew what was going on. But to be fair, yeah, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm really thrown off by that last one though. Wow.
You are, because you're having trouble moving on to the next article.
Yeah.
I'm gonna repeat what I just said. You are having trouble with that because you're moving on. You're having trouble moving on to the next article.
Mm-hmm. But we are at 36 minutes. So before we end it, there's an anime that I wanted to tell you guys about that I only recently. Well, I've been looking at it for a long time, and I hadn't touched it at all. I've seen it in stores, like just in HMV, and I was thinking it was a movie, and it's on Netflix now. So I was like, no, I'm gonna watch this episode. Like me and Erica decided to watch it, and it's called Mori Boto, Guardian of the Spirit. And I'll just read the synopsis what it is basically, and it says. At a time when the balance of nature still held the civilizations of mankind in thrall, young Prince Chagum has been accused of being possessed by an evil spirit, the water demon, which once perished at the hands of the emperor 100 years ago. This could possibly mean great misfortune, not only for the imperial family, but for the entire world as well. Court advisor only sees one solution. Chagum must be put to death by his own father's hand. His salvation is in the form of Balsa. Balsa is badass, people.
That's not at all what I thought you said.
A spear woman and mercenary from Kanbal, the kingdom across the mountains. Her skills are legendary, and although reluctant, she held by a mysterious vow to save 8 souls before she dies. Can she fend off an entire empire and make Chagum her 8th soul?
Wow.
It's really good. I've only seen the first episode.
That premise, though.
Yeah, it's really good. Though you would hate... I would hate Chagum. This guy, this kid.
That's a guy?
Yeah. Oh my god.
We gotta include that picture in the description. That's a guy?
Yes, it is. It is a guy.
Bottom right.
Well, I'm gonna have it in the description, the link, so they'll see it anyway.
Oh, yeah, but like anyone who hasn't watched the anime won't know which one in the picture is you're talking about because they
bottom
can't
right.
see it. Yeah, that's what I just said. But then you're.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. His voice is.
Oh, his voice. Okay. Is he worse than the English main character of Broken Blade? Is he worse than that?
It could very well be the same voice actor.
Are you watching the dubbed?
Yeah. I'm watching the dub of it. Yeah.
See, I like I said,
I always try with the dub first, and then if the dub isn't good, I'll go to the Japanese, and that's no big deal to me. But yeah, it's. And when we were watching it, I was like really impressed.
Wasn't he similar to? I'm sorry, I just completely interrupted you.
The Broken Blade guy?
Wasn't that voice similar to the satirical voice of Armin in like? Aren't the voices kind of similar?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Oh man. Also go watch Broken Blade. It's beautiful.
It's one of my favorites.
It's an amazing.
I haven't
mecha.
seen a lot of animes, but it's definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's a really good. Basically, the closest mecha to it is Escaflowne, is what I would say, because it's not like Gundam. It's not like Gundam
really
where it's like modern day or futuristic. It's like medieval robots.
It's like futuristic, medieval.
Yeah. It's futuristic to the fact that there's robots.
Yeah.
But everything else is medieval.
Yeah.
Like they fight with like
our Kuchler used to say that humanity fluctuates up and down in its eras of like what it goes through and whatnot. I'm doing a terrible job of saying.
I know what you're saying.
You know what I mean. That's really the only important. You guys don't know. You guys very much matter.
Yeah. Oh my. But when I was watching it with Erica, and I was like really fascinated because a lot of animes and like a big thing that was going on with Disney movies was that they were saying that they could only make cute girl faces one way. They could only animate the face to look one way. Like they were saying, why do you make the characters look different anymore? And so they're like, oh, it's really hard. There's only like one cute girl face to make, is what they were saying, essentially. Okay. And in anime, there was also like, sometimes the anime faces are the same.
Yeah.
Like, the cute girl has, the cute girl face. There's tropes. But in this one, the main character
is cute and has a different face.
Well, sure, her face it's full, and when she's eating, it's like it's a full face. I was like, this. See, it's like they properly animated the proper female form.
Okay.
And did it really well, and made a really strong heroine main character that it's not even about the body type at all. Like most of the ones are like, oh, they got But this one, no. Like she has a good figure, and she's badass as hell. She's
nice,
and she's awesome. The spirit. First episode, best line I've ever heard. I don't even know if I'm okay. She takes out there's 4 guys, right? 4 guys, and 2 of them, they ask her this question, oh, do you know who this guy is? We need to find him. And she's like, no, I don't. And they're like, oh, then you better forget what we told you, what we were here about. And then they pull out their sword. She's like, you want me to do more than forget, is what she's like, I think you guys want me to do more than just forget. And then they take their swords, come out, and she, takes them out without even, with just, the spear. Doesn't kill them at all. She just knocks them out. Then the other guy behind her goes to unsheath the sword, and she already has the spear to his face, and she's like, you're so slow, I could have killed you twice before you drew your sword. And all I could think of was Byakuya. All I could think of was Byakuya. I was like, oh shit!
That's so perfect. That's so, oh my.
It was the best line. Right. I was like, and Byakuya was all like,
that's entirely what he's. That's entire. That's
not what he said.
That's so like him.
Oh, it's like yeah.
It's so like him.
Yeah.
It could be a direct. It's not, but
no.
It could be a direct quote.
But the thing is that the way she wasn't being like a dick like he was. He's like, you even fall slow.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she was like, don't do it, man. Basically, that's what she was trying. She was like, don't do it. You will die. That's what she was trying to convey to him, and then
that reminds me of a picture I saw. You know, Mean Girls.
Yeah.
I've only seen it twice, but the gym teacher.
Oh yeah.
He's like, don't watch Netflix. Don't watch Netflix. You will get pregnant and die.
Yeah, I've seen that recently too. Yeah. And then they instantly just drop to their knees and pray for her forgiveness, and then realize she was the master warrior they were looking for and all this shit. Yeah, and she's like, damn. She didn't want to get drawn into all this shit. She's like,
God damn it.
I saved somebody and this is what happens. I just want to go on with my life. Shit. Now the queen wants to see me and be friends. Joy.
Thank you, queen.
Basically, I love her character. Her character is just so...
Well, shit.
It's good. Like, no, actually, the one.
This sounds like an anime that I would love.
Yeah, like, well, yes, you would enjoy this.
Like, it sounds like an anime that I would like. It would make its way into my top 5.
Oh yeah, like. It's good time. It's what we need to watch again? Speed Grapher.
Yes.
Oh, we need to watch Speed Grapher.
Speed Grapher.
Who was it? I remember there was it was midway through through the series, and he's going he's undercover, I think is what he's trying to do, okay. And it's the sound episode. The guy used to, and his he's talking to this other guy, and this there's a meeting. They have a meeting. He makes friends with a couple guys, and one of the guys' name was Joe. And he got very it was one episode, and I feel he got so attached to this character, he made a friend. He made a friend, and his name was Joe or Joey, and he
JoJo,
and he dies, and he's like Joe, and I was like Joe. I get attached to this guy. I was like, that character should not have died.
I'm sad I don't remember this.
That's how we're gonna rewatch it.
Right, excellent.
That's okay because.
Also watched Dead Man Wonderland.
Yeah.
I only for one season, but it's so good that despite that fact, it is my favorite top favorite anime.
Yeah. Also, and just read the manga afterwards. It's still ongoing.
I haven't gotten around to that.
Yeah. Scrub.
I'm scrubbing.
Well, that's an excellent spot to end. Before we do 100% end, we do need to come up with a name for our mascot.
Yeah.
Which we will at some point, make some comments below.
There we go. It's a mirror image. I'm looking at myself on the screen, and it's a mirror image of like I try to point this way, but it goes the other way. So I point away from left and right is reversed. But yeah, think of a name, a thingy.
I'm thinking Chompy. Something along those lines. Look at those wonderful teeth. There we go. He's back. He's fine. He's beautiful. Oh god, he's dead. There we go. That works. But yeah, if anything from this video has confused you,
question mark?